Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today we are going to learn the metric conversion table, how to go about writing and how to do the conversions from one unit to another. Now before I can proceed with the video, I would request you to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not done yet. Please do not forget to press the bell icon. Besides that, you're going to find a few links. Please join the Telegram group because that's the place where you can get most of the updates. So on this note, let's move ahead and understand how to write the conversion table and how to go about the conversion. Now there is a very popular acronym to recollect this particular conversion table which is there, which goes as this: King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. So what does this acronym stands for? K stands for king, H for kilo, hecto, deca. This is the base value. You have gram, you have liter, and you have meter. Then D stands for deci, C for centi, M for milli. So these are the acronyms what you can use to remember the value over here. You can always create your own. So in terms of weight, how you're going to write the table: K for kilo, so kilogram, hectogram, then you have decagram, you have gram which is the base, then you have decigram, centigram, and milligram. So this is as far as the solids, the measurements. Then you go to distance, so it's kilometer, hectometer, decameter, meter which is the base value over here. Then you have decimeter, centimeter, millimeter. Next you have the liquid this thing, so it's kiloliter, hectoliter, decaliter, liter which is the base. Then you have deciliter, centiliter, and this should be milliliter over here. So when you move from left to right, what you do is you multiply. That means when you're moving from a bigger, let's say from a kilogram to a gram, you're going to multiply. And when you go the opposite, the right to left, that means when you're going from a smaller unit to the bigger unit, you're going to divide it over here. Okay, so let's go about solving a few examples. So we have your conversion table over here. So you can see this is the base, and gram, meter, liter, and you have accordingly from kilo to milli. Now let's start solving a few examples. Now there is a number 5 over here, and you need to convert it from kg to grams. So you need to convert what? 5 kilograms to grams. So as mentioned to you earlier, when you're moving from a bigger unit to a smaller unit, so where is grams over here? Here, and kilogram is over here. So when you move from a bigger to a smaller, you multiply, and you move from a smaller to a bigger, you divide. Now if you find this complicated over here, there is even a simpler way. You just keep on watching the presentation. So you can see over here 5 multiplied by 1000. Why multiplied by 1000 over here? So between kilogram to gram, you can see there are 1, 2, 3 spaces. Now let these spaces be denoted by 0. So what you are doing? 5, you are adding 3 zeros to it, that is 5000 grams. So you see over here 1, 2, 3 spaces. So it's equivalent to 3 zeros. So 5 followed by 3 spaces and gram. Now as I told you, when you're moving from a bigger to smaller, you multiply. So what you're doing is, you can see you're moving from left to right over here. So the zeros also will add to the right. And when you're going to the reverse, it will go from here to the left. So I hope it's not confusing, and it's easier if you forget that from bigger to smaller is multiplication and vice versa, it's division. Now let's take another example. You have 180 meters to centimeters. Now where is meter? Over here, and centimeter over here. So what is the convention over here? From meter to centimeter, we have 2 empty spaces, which I told you is equivalent to 0. So what you're going to do, we are going to move from the left to right, which is multiplication. How many zeros? 2. So 180 into 100, you can see over here 18,000. It will become centimeter over here. Let's take another example. 25 grams to milligrams. So where is gram over here? Gram is over here. So from gram to milligram, how many spaces you are having? 1, 2, and 3. And what is that? You are going to move to the right. So straight away you can say it will be 25 followed by 3 zeros. So you're going to multiply by 1000, and that would be 25,000 milligram. Let's take now this was, when zeros are involved. Now when there is a decimal point, how to handle the same thing. The process is the same. So what is this? Kiloliter to deciliter. So come to the liters over here. You have kiloliter over here and deciliter over here. Principle is the same. You're going to count one, the gaps between kiloliter and deciliter. How many gaps are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 gaps. That means it is equivalent to moving 4 zeros over here. Now since you already have a decimal space over here, how you're going to do? You're going to not add zeros, but you're going to move the decimal place to the right by 4 digits. So you can see over here, so it's before preceding 7, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3 and 4. So it's going to become on 87689.8. Principle is the same. You're going to multiply this number by 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros over here. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, and you get this. How you get this? You're going to move 4 spaces because there are 4 zeros. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's solve another example. So this is a digit 68.7892488869. What we need to convert? Kilometer to millimeter. Now where is kilometer over here and where is millimeter over here? So how many spaces are in between? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are going to move to the right. We are moving from a bigger to a smaller. So it indicates what? You have to multiply by 6 zeros. That means the decimal place will move by 6 places to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So it's going to be between these two 8. So you're going to multiply by 6 zeros over here. So every time you write zeros, precede that with a 1. So you can see the decimal place is over here. Now this was moving from a bigger unit to a smaller unit. Now let's do the converse of the same. We are going to convert smaller to bigger. So how do you go about it? Again, I have taken the number 5, so you can correlate it. And I have done the reverse, gram to kilogram. So where is gram? Gram is over here and kilogram is to the left. So what is the convention? When you're going to move to the left, you divide. Okay. So here you are given multiplication. There it will be division. So how many spaces are there? Same concept between gram and kilogram. 1, 2, 3. So you're going to divide by 1000 over here. And you remember when we converted from a larger to smaller, you move to the right. Here you're going to go to the reverse. Now any number over here, the decimal point is followed by that. We don't write it, but what 5 means, it is as good as 5.0. So you write 5.0 divided by 1000. Now how the conversion is going to be? How many spaces we need to move? 1, 2 and 3. So just like we move the decimal here by the number of zeros, here also you're going to move but towards the left. So decimal places over here. So 1, 2 and 3. That means the answer will be 0.005. So you can see over here decimal place was over here. So 1, 2 and 3. So that is 0.005 kg. Next we write another number 18245. What with the conversion over here? Centimeter to millimeter. So centimeter is over here and millimeter is over here. This is 2 spaces to the left. Your decimal point is where? After 5. When you move 2 spaces, 1 and 2, it will come after 2. So what it will be? 18245 divided by 100. Why 100? Because you are moving from centimeter to millimeter and there are 2 spaces over here. So answer you see over here 182.45. So from here you are moving 2 spaces to the left. Let's take a few more examples. So number 25, convert from deciliter to hectoliter. So deciliter is over here, hectoliter. How many spaces you have between? 1, 2 and 3. So you see 25 divided by 1000. So decimal place is over here, right? So how many spaces you need to move? 1 and 2 and a third one. So it's going to be 0.025. You see over here 3 spaces towards the left. Decimal point is over here. So move 1, 2 and 3. So let's do another couple of equations with a decimal point over here. So now the decimal point you can see is over here. What is the conversion we need to do? Milligram to decagram. So where is milligram? Milligram is over here and decagram is over here. Again, how many spaces are in between? Now here I am referring to spaces because it's in the presentation. So what you can do is when you're writing this particular thing, you leave a little gap in between so that you can count as your spaces. So how many spaces between milligram to decagram over here? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So what you're going to do? You're going to be writing this as 8.68 divided by 10,000, which is 4 zeros. So what we need to do is we need to actually there's a small typo over here. It should be 87689.8 over here. So decimal place is going to move by how many? 4 digits. Okay, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the answer will be 8.7689. 8.7689 decagram. Let's move to the last number over here. We have a 6789247.6. And what is the conversion? Millimeter to kilometer. So where is millimeter over here and kilometers over here? We need to move left. How many spaces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this digit will be divided by 6 zeros. So where is the decimal point? Over here. When you're going to move 6 digits towards the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So your decimal point will come after 67.89. So in this manner, once you write this particular table, you can convert from any unit, bigger to small, smaller to bigger, gram, milligram, centigram. So solid, this is your solid, this is your measurement, and this is your liquid. So this is how you can go about the conversion. So I hope that you like this particular video. Do share your feedback in the comment section and do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until the next video, take care and be safe.